Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Valerie Dison and today I am sharing my last project pan, at least for a little while. It's an update from my previous project pan. I'll put that playlist right up here in the corner in case you haven't seen my project pans. I am going to retire this series on my channel just because it's not getting that many views, so I can tell that not many of you enjoy project pans. I'm going to do them on my own time. I just won't record it. I will replace it, however, with some content that y'all are very interested in because y'all really show me. If you don't know what project pan is, it's basically me. The way I do my project pan is I pick out like 10 different products that I want to focus on that month and use them up as much as possible, and I share my progress from from one time to the other, and then the next month I can put it in the next project pan, or I can choose to replace it with something else that I want to give more love to, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video, but before I do, don't forget about that giveaway I have going on right now. Yeah, this is the 19th of me posting this video, May 19th of 2019. So if you're watching this when I upload it, then you do have a little while to enter that giveaway. That giveaway doesn't end until May 26th of 2019. I will pick the winner probably the 26th, but I will have the announcement video the 27th. But yeah, if you didn't already know, I have a bunch of Smashbox lipsticks and a BAREMINERALS eyeshadow palette in that giveaway. Now let's get into this project pan. So the first product was I have my little computer right here on the side and I can't remember what it was called, but it was the Makeup Revolution Sophie X Revolution Highlighter Palette. It normally goes for $12. Yeah, me and Didi 5 did a box swap and that was part of that. If you have not seen mine and Didi's box swap, I will put it in the corner right here, so you can check out that video of my box swap with Didi 5. So I did depot this product, so I'm putting a picture right here what it did look like when I had it in my collection. And like I said before, you can see that video that I posted for the last project pan video, and it would be in there before I depotted it. But yeah, so this is what it looked like before. It is a very nice highlighter palette and I really do love it, but I wanted to be able to condense my palettes down because it's really hard to find that palette, especially since I have something newer in my collection with a highlighter. I have this Smashbox one in my collection right now and it has a highlighter, but it's not as intense as these that is in this palette. So I wanted to condense it down, my eyeshadow palettes or all my palettes. So I figured I would depot them. And this is what I've been working on. And this is like my custom made face palette, or my whole, like it's got eyeshadow, it's got blushes, it's got highlighter. I do not have any bronzers in here yet, but like this is my first one I have made and I really love this as a hobby. It's so satisfying. It's distressful, like it de-stresses me. I just really love depotting and I do plan on doing a video of that pretty soon. Actually, I will be working on it next. That is my next video that's coming up, is me like showing you, not on this palette, but my next, I did order another palette and I'll be working on that palette and condensing my collection a little bit more. But yeah, I'll just like basically show the basic steps on that video. But this is my first one I've created, so it is sloppy because I didn't have all the products when I first started because I was so excited I didn't have time to wait for them. But this is what I have so far. And these colors right through here, this, and this was in that Morphe palette that I depotted. Sorry about the glare. It does have like a little divider thing right here, so the powder on top won't get to the bottom. So I'll just put that here. But yeah, so those are the highlighters that was in that palette. Those, and those. I was trying to put them with Color Family, not necessarily the same palette, but yeah. So there's my blushes, there's my highlighters right through here, and then here is some of the cooler eyeshadow shades right through here, and then they get darker with the shimmers and glitters. And then I have my mattes, darker mattes on this side and more of my lighter mattes on this side. So, but yeah, my favorite highlighter from Makeup Revolution palette was this one right here. And as you can tell, it is really dented, but I wanted to do this so I would use them more often in my collection, because this is like, this is awesome. Basically, I don't know how to explain it, but I really love that. And I hope y'all like my depotting video that I'm posting next, because if it gets a lot of views, I'm planning on doing those monthly, where I will depot different eyeshadow palettes, just different makeup. I'm gonna basically do it once a month, and that way I can condense them down. And I really love doing this on my off time, off camera so far, and I even binge watch those depotting videos so much. So I hope you like my next video, and I hope it gets a lot of views so I can, like, you know, share the love with y'all. But yeah, if y'all don't really enjoy the depotting series, then I just won't do them on camera, but I definitely will be doing them off camera because I really love it. All right, the next thing I have on my list that I wanted to work on is this Verganic face powder that I got from Angela's giveaway. I won Angela's giveaway not too long ago. By the way, if I mention anything that was given to me as a gift or a giveaway win or a box swap, I will have their channel links down in my description box below. But yeah, so I won this one from Angela's giveaway. It is like a all natural powder. It smells like cocoa powder. I love it. I have it on my face today as my setting powder. It's very finely milled. It smells like chocolate, and it's supposed to be like a translucent color, which I think it has a little bit of color to it, but not thin too bad. So I see a lot of skin tones could wear this. Maybe not the fairest of fair, but if you're around my skin color, you definitely can wear it and you can't tell it. But yeah, I really love this face powder, and I'm still working on it. I really couldn't tell you how much I used from before because it has a stopper and I'm not unstopping it to look at it. But I definitely have like another month's worth. But yeah, I really love it. Everything that I mentioned will be in the description box below if I can find it. So if in case you want to check out these products for yourself and order them. Right, this is the next thing I have to share with you. I really didn't use it too much, so I kind of didn't do a big dent on it, but this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and that's what it looks like. See, I have used it a pretty good bit, but I retired this pretty early after I started this project pan. My friend from work, another Angela from work, gave me this for a birthday present, so I actually been using this since. But I do really love this. This is like, I've already used up a whole one of these before, and then when me and DD5 did our box swap, this was in the box swap that she gave me, and I'm so glad it's back in my collection. This one might be something that I might depot in the future just because I love it so much and I want to keep it. But I really want to condense everything into one big palette. So, but yeah, another thing, or the next thing that was in the last project pan was this Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. Yeah, so it's fuller than it was because what I did was I combined my Too Dark of a Wet n Wild foundation in with this Smashbox one because this was my perfect winter color, but since it's getting springtime and it's getting warmer and sunnier and I'm out and about more in the sun, I'm getting darker, so I had to mix in my Too Dark foundation with my Too Light foundation to make the perfect match. And you can tell it a little bit, it's not mixed that great, but that's like more kind of the studio or the Smashbox color, and that's the Wet n Wild color. But I do shake it, like I count to 10 and shake it like this every time I use it, just so it can, like, you know, mix a little bit better each time. But I really love both of those foundations and they pair really great with each other. So there's a little tip on how to use your foundation to get more, you know, use out of your foundation. You don't have to necessarily retire your winter color just to, you know, you don't have to retire the foundation. You can just use something that's in your collection that's too dark for you and mix it. Just mix and match it. I mean, I like to do that. Another thing that was in the last month's project pan was the Revolution After Party eyeshadow palette. It goes for $15 if you can find it. But I depotted that too. I did love that palette and it has some beautiful colors in it, and I have done a makeup look using this my palette. I'm gonna call it my palette. I'll be all fancy and say it's my stuff. But anyways, yeah, I can't remember, I believe, yeah. So I remember this color is my favorite color from that palette. And all the ones you see like this shape is from that palette. So that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, 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 I think that one. I don't know, there's a lot. That was like, I forgot how many eyeshadows was in that palette, but it was very beautiful and I do love the way they work. I just wanted to condense my, you know, collection down. So I put it in this so I can use it some more. And you will see it more often on my channel. I really love this palette. I love the Valerie palette. I kind of want to name this eyeshadow palette. Like, I want it to be like, if I was to do like a collaboration with someone, like what would I name my palette? I don't want to just call it the Valerie palette because it's like, it's for y'all guys too, because I share with you so much. And I'm going to be sharing so much from this palette. I got glue on it. Crap. So yeah, what do you think I should name this palette? And this will be my first one, and I already bought a second one, so that will have to have a different name. The next thing that I put in my project pan was this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the color Eden. I really have not been using it that much this month or whatever, because I've been using my Smashbox concealer as a primer. So I have not been doing the greatest on this project pan, but I guess I'm kind of getting out of the project pan, kind of in a way, but I'll still be doing it. But anyways, this is a nice eyeshadow primer. It lasts forever. There's no way you're gonna use all of this. Like, I used it, I don't know how many times for how long now. It's been over a year since I've had this. It's probably going to have to be retired because of how old it is before I use it up. but it's worth the money. So if you are looking for a great eyeshadow primer, you should get this one. It's like 20 something dollars, but then again, it lasts more than a year. So I went through the Milani eyeshadow primer, which that's a pretty good one too from the drugstore, and I do suggest you to get that if you need a good eyeshadow primer from the drugstore. But then again, this one has lasted so much longer than that one, so it goes a lot longer of a way going ahead and getting this one. Okay, so I have been using this. This is the next thing, is the Smashbox Studio Finish Primerizer. This is freaking awesome. I have a backup. Let's see, DD5 gave me this one on our box swap, but then I have a backup that I won from Debra's giveaway, and then I bought, which I don't have right here beside me, I bought the new Crystallized collection, and I bought that primer. It smells like peaches, that primerizer. It's like the same thing, but this one's more moisturizing than that primer. But I love Smashbox primerizer, and if, like, I've seen oilier people actually like this primer too, which, you know, I have dry skin and I absolutely love it. It's a primer and moisturizer in one, but I have seen people with oilier skin like this primer too. So yeah, I have put a pretty good dent in it. It's down to here, and I didn't mark it last time, but I promise you I've been using it every day that I put makeup on. The next thing was the NYX Micro Brow Eye Pencil, or the eyebrow pencil. I really love this eyebrow pencil, and if anybody else wants to get me one, y'all can send it to my P.O. box. But right now, I'm just using eyeshadow as a, like, to fill in my brows. I'm pretty happy with just doing that, but I do really love this pencil, and I highly suggest you to try it if you haven't already. I got it from, oh, by the way, I did use it all up. That's why you don't see the real deal. But I really loved that brow pencil so much, and I would love it back in my collection, but I just don't see me going out and buying it, just because I'm okay with just shadow in my brows, because they're pretty full anyways. I just kind of darken them with an eyeshadow, which you will see in past videos of me. You know, I do that. So, but yeah, you can try it out. It's really good. I loved it, and I wouldn't mind having it again. I just don't see me buying it because I don't really need it that much. And that product was from mine and DD5's box swap too. Another thing that I used up that I really loved and would like to have back in my collection is the Makeup Revolution concealer. This is the picture of it because I already used mine up and threw it away. You saw that on my last empties. But yeah, I really loved that concealer. It was so easy to work with. It blended out nice. It didn't crease. It was just all around a great product. Only complaint I could think of is that it went by too fast. Right now I'm using the Smashbox concealer, which I did not like, but I'm getting to like more ever since I swapped it on the back of my hand and I washed my hands and it still didn't come off. I started liking it more, and I started doing it different ways to make that product work. This one is not as user friendly as the Makeup Revolution one was, but you know, it does last good, and yeah, through a hand washing. But yeah, I do highly suggest you to try the Makeup Revolution concealer if you haven't already. I really loved it and would love to have it back in my collection. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it myself just because I'm in a Smashbox this year. Plus, there's maybe a few other brands that I would like to try before repurchasing or getting that product again. And the last product is another one that I completely used up, and that is the Bare Minerals lip gloss in the color Groovy. Y'all have seen this gloss on so many past makeup tutorials. I love this, like, just very everyday use, neutral nude type of lip gloss. Today I am wearing the Laura Geller Nude Kisses lip gloss in the color Beach Bum. And that the BAREMINERALS one was a lot paler of a shade. So if you're into paler shades, then you will like that one. But this is the one I have on today. So, but I used up the BAREMINERALS all the way, and I loved every single bit. As you can tell, I mean, I used up a whole freaking lip gloss. This was the first time I ever used up a whole lip gloss, and I must say they are worth it. They are $19 on Ulta's website, but they're worth it. I mean, BAREMINERALS lip gloss in the color Groovy. Get it, especially if you're like around my skin tone and you like your little paler nude shades, you will love it. But yeah, that is the end of my project pan. Like I said, this is going to be my last one. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to enter that giveaway that's currently going on. You have all the way up to May 26th to enter that one. But like I said before, you can just see what if you're watching this later, you can just look through my most recent videos and pick out the most recent giveaway and enter that one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you buddies next time. Bye!